What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm not going to go over the usual please like the video and subscribe thing, although feel free to do that. Also, I'm not a financial advisor, but I don't want to get into all of that. I want to address something. I know it has been a while since I've done a video. At a later time, I may open up about this more, but I do have a family health issue that's going on that's taken up a lot of my time. So between my work and tending to my family, I just have not had the time, not so much necessarily to record a video, to put out content, at least the way that I do it. I really got to be dialed into everything that's going on. I got to be watching, all the Forex AMAs. I've got to be in Telegram. I got to be looking at other YouTube content. I got to be really paying attention to what's going on in the broader markets. And I just have not had the time to do all that. So I apologize. I'm hoping that in the future, I will be able to make more steady content. I know as a small YouTuber, taking big gaps like this could be the death of the channel. So I'm hoping y'all stick with me. I know that the algorithm is not going to pick up my videos as much. So I'm really, counting on my subscriber base to make sure they're watching. But I do believe I will be back in full effect in the near future. Until then, it's just going to be some sporadic videos here and there. So anyway, wanted to cover that. All right, you saw the thumbnail, and let me just kind of get right to what it is that I mean. And again, I have not listened to a Forex AMA in a while, all right? But just looking at kind of price action, right? And with everything that's going on and the buildup to the animal farm, a few months ago, I really thought we would have seen, an increase certainly in the drip price. But I think kind of looking at it, I think that I at least am really sort of underestimated what a bear market could mean, for DeFi projects. In the past, when drip hit those all-time highs, people were still in belief that we were in a bull market, although it was starting to enter into the bear market. But right now we're really in a risk-off environment, right? So people are not quick to just kind of throw money at things. They're wanting to hold on to cash. If we come over to the US dollar currency index, in all my years of trading in markets, which started back in about 2013, I've never seen the DXY get this high. Okay, the last time it was at levels where it is right now was during the dot-com, after the dot-com bubble kind of burst, where it took it all the way up to 120. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, the last time we saw levels like this, it was 2002. Okay, even during the financial crisis, even at the height of the 2008 financial crisis, it only reached 89. And so, this is an indicator that I've referenced a few times on this channel, and it's really just showing the strength of the dollar. It represents a lot of things, but you could simplify it and just say, when this is going high, that means that a lot of people are holding on to their cash as opposed to putting it in investments, right? And so we are in a risk off environment. So they're pulling money out of markets, out of real estate, out of business, and holding on to it. Come over to the Bitcoin chart. It has just been kind of boring. Bear markets can be really flat. People think, it's all volatility. No, bear markets can be flat. Some of you know that I like to do bot trading, and I've turned off all my bots because you need more volatility when you're doing bot trading to take advantage of the price movement. So looking at this here, I think we might see a little bit of a reversal of the upside. We got earnings this week in the stock market. Some of the bigger companies are reporting, I think like Pepsi, JP Morgan. I'll have to look again, but it is earnings season the next couple of weeks. So if we have any good news on that front, that could certainly help the crypto markets. Here's the BNB chart. Don't underestimate the fact that BNB is at this levels right here. I think in the next bull run, this thing's gonna break into 4-digit number. When drip was hitting its all-time highs, we were looking at 550 plus BNB price, so that's been cut in half basically. So just keep that in mind in terms of, drip price action. What I'm looking for right now with drip, this kind of sucks, right? But what I'm looking for right now is I want to see sustainability. I want to see the project working. I want to see the animal farm up, running smoothly. The drip price can continue to kind of be in this range, and hopefully it starts to gain some momentum. But I don't think if by the end of the year, we're going to be up at like 50 plus price for drip. I could be wrong. Again, guys, I am like way out of the loop here, but just kind of looking at everything, I'm trying to set my expectations to be a little bit more realistic and note that drip doesn't have to hit 50 by December for this to make an enormous amount of money for all of us. And what I really want to look at is that everything is working. The animal farm is unpaused, that more people continue to enter the ecosystem. Certainly when we get all the additional things, the UI, I want to see that up. I want to see scratch tickets. I know lending, I don't think is going to be anytime soon. I think, probably be towards the end of next year. I know Forex has talked about getting into security for crypto, which I think is going to be explosive. That is going to be like the next big thing, and something else, the best thing to be doing during a bear market, right, is accumulating. What I love is when we get the pools, when we get the animal farm up and running, park some BUSD in here. I definitely plan to be putting some ETH in here, Bitcoin, Cake, by the way, don't sleep on Cake, okay? This is the native coin for PancakeSwap, and it's at, some lows right now. I think this has got a lot of upside, and I'm willing to bet on some of these APYs. It will be interesting to see what they are, but I mean, you could be earning a significant amount just for parking your cryptos in here. And, stating the obvious, but just in case people don't know, the pools are not a sunk cost. Like when you deposit your Ethereum in here, you can withdraw it anytime you want, right? You can unstake it. It's not like the Faucet. So if this is all up and running and everything is running smooth, it's consistent, not only will this be a great way to be earning, real passive income, but more and more people are going to come to this. It might not be the rush that we had once thought. And I could be completely wrong and this thing could go bananas. I do think, right, that we're going to go to the moon. I don't think it's going to be this year. And, $15 drip, $20 drip would be phenomenal this year. All right. Because a lot of us have just been compounding like crazy. So we get up to a double digit, in the teens or even in the low 20s, drip coin. Like we're doing pretty well. And the people that are getting in now, I'm jealous. So anyway, again, folks, thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for watching this. Apologies for, not being as consistent, but, I got to be there for family. So if you got anything from this, I would appreciate if you're new, please consider subscribing. And if you want to enter drip, I will leave the buddy address below. I got to put a shameless plug in there, right? All right, folks, have a great one. I will catch you all in the next one.